Okay, Miss Yummy Girl, what's this? Cause I'm not with it. Don't be dirty like me. I want to put the hair in my head. So what in the Wally world is this? Like, this is giving Walmart hair right now. Oh, by the way, I'm drinking Bubly. In case you guys have not heard of it, it's pretty much just flavored sparkling water. I've been drinking these a lot because I've been trying to, you know, knock out, like, I've been trying to get rid of drinking soda a lot and like a lot of drinks with sugar. I've been drinking these Bubblies because I tried the poppy and I don't like the poppies because they have like apple cider vinegar and it's supposed to be like good for your gut and all this stuff, but the taste of it is absolutely horrendous. But Bubly, I love the Bubly. This one is the pineapple Bubly flavor. I've had the strawberry, I want to say like the raspberry, and I actually purchased the blue pomegranate flavor also, but I love these. I'm addicted to these. Ever since I began drinking these, I have not gone back to any of that other stuff. But when I hear about the Bubly soda, the Bubly Sparkling Water, we hear about the hair, right? So you guys just saw me install, I did a video where I installed this hair, and then in this video I decided to just go ahead and style it. I did not style it initially because I wanted to wear the hair in like its natural state to kind of just see like what it would look like, you know, and things like that. I went ahead and I styled it today. I lightly layered it. When I say lightly, I mean like, you guys saw, like I just pretty much did like a dusting of the ends. The ends weren't bad. I like to cut the ends just a little bit. So I didn't want to take too much length off, so all I did was I parted out the bottom and trimmed the bottom, and I left that alone, and then I went ahead in with the top. The most of the layers that I did really would be like in here just so it could frame my face a little bit. Like you can clearly see this is like the shortest piece out of the 24-inch that I cut. But because this hair is so long and I only had 3 bundles, I couldn't really put as many layers in it without it appearing too thin. So y'all know I chop away, but when you have all bundles the same length and it's long, like for me to have voluminous layers, I would have to have, this is 3 24-inch bundles. I would need like 3 24-inch bundles. I would have needed at least a 20-inch bundle and maybe like an 18-inch bundle to layer at. That way I could still have some length at the bottom, if that makes any sense. But let's just get into the specs of the hair because I know that's what y'all are here for. First, I want to say I get the notifications for like my comments on my phone, and I don't even think they're a subscriber or like a supporter or anything, but they commented like a really bad comment about Yummy hair extensions, and it wasn't even pertaining to this texture. It was about the loud plush curl, and it was just like they went on like 2 or 3 different videos and made the comment, and I was just like, geez, I get it. You know, you spend your hard-earned money and you feel like the hair is bad, but I don't think this hair is bad. I just think the difference is the hair is raw, and a lot of people expect a different type of texture or expect the hair to perform differently, and it does not. It's Cambodian hair. Cambodian is more of the coarser textures out of the bunch. The Lao is actually my favorite. I haven't tried it recently, any new one, but yeah. This hair, I did win it in a giveaway, so I didn't pick the lengths, but I will say this hair does perform similar to the Cambodian Wavy Elegance. If y'all was here, sips tea, okay? If y'all was here last year, let me just, cause girl, that Cambodian Wavy Elegance was a hot mess. The ends on this hair was nothing like the Wavy Elegance. The Wavy Elegance I had was just dry and just, I had to chop so much of it off. But this hair, the ends were really, really good. I did not need to cut anything off. I only cut off a little bit just because I don't like the frayed ends kind of thing. I like all my ends to be bluntly cut. It does have a frizz to it. I don't think it's picking up on camera, but it does have a frizz. Oh, you guys see like from where I've been breaking out right here? I hate that so bad. I have been breaking out really bad, and I really hate that for me. I'm using this Topicals Faded cream. The Topicals Faded cream to try to lighten these dark spots and blemishes. I really hate that. But anyway, back to the hair. It does have some frizz to it, but nothing that's like horrible or like you cannot manage or you cannot tame. I use a little bit of like Bio Silk or John Frieda Frizzies or the Proclaim polishing oil. that doesn't really help the frizz. I do have my dryer sheets that I use, but let's just be honest, Cambodian hair is naturally frizzy. That's just what it is. If you do not like frizzy hair, or you would like to have frizz-free hair extensions or static-free hair extensions, do not buy Yummy extensions, period. Also, I think the weather plays a part. Today it's a little bit rainy, so it is a little more frizzier. This hair does mimic natural raw hair, and I think that's what I like about it. The luster on it, it's not a high luster. The luster is like, I would say like a medium to low luster. I always receive a ton of compliments whenever I do wear my Yummy Extensions Raw Cambodian Natural Wave. So that I really do love. I did install it on a quick weave. And then I did put in this little fishtail braid. I only did like this much because I didn't want to braid it all the way down. I felt like the longer the braid, you would need, like your hair needs to be a little bit more like ba ba boom. Normally, you guys know my hair is like out here, right? Because I like those types of curls. I just like those big, juicy curls. But for me to get that look, I needed more hair and like slightly higher layers, and I just didn't want to do that. So now I will say there's a clip from my install video though. On the track, on one of the tracks, it was like thin. Like when I say thin, I mean thin, like barely there. So I don't know if that was like an issue when they was like sewing the tracks on, sewing the hair onto the weft, where it was like this big of a section where it was almost like bald. And I'm like, what in the wily world is this? Like, this is giving Walmart hair right now. So that part bothered me a little bit, but you cannot tell. It wasn't, if it was one whole bundle that was just straggly like that, I would have been like, oh, hell nah. Although I won it in a giveaway, I would have had to like reach out like, excuse me, you know, Yummy, what's going on with this? You know what I mean? Like, I would have definitely had to say something, but it didn't bother me. But for the price that you're paying for this hair, it is kind of like... okay, Miss Yummy girl, what's this? Cause I'm not with it. You know what I mean? As far as the maintenance for this hair, you guys know I use my Tresemme Keratin Smooth shampoo and conditioner, or I use the Aussie shampoo and conditioner. I use the Aussie Moist. I've always used the Aussie Moist line since it came out years and years ago. Whenever I do feel like the hair is just a little dry and needs a little bit of hydration. And yeah, I really don't put much on this hair. In the video, you guys did see me use the Gots to Be hairspray. I didn't have my other regular like hairspray. I used the, what is that white can called? I'm gonna have to insert a picture of it because for whatever reason, it's just like I cannot think of the brand, but it's in a white can, and I usually use that on curls if I do use any spray. But the Gots to Be did not make this hard or anything at all. I just lightly sprayed it like in the air, not directly on there, because y'all know that spray nozzle is something serious. Put oil in it. The oil does not weigh this hair down at all. But I only use like a dime size amount. You do not need any additional products in this hair. That's your preference, sis. I don't recommend it because it's like, it's not really gonna do anything. I have not washed this hair or co-washed it yet. I did wash it prior. Did I wash it prior to install? I did not, but make sure you wash your hair prior to install. Don't be dirty. Don't be dirty like me. I wanted to put the hair in my head, so sorry. You can get away with 3 bundles of 24-inch. The weft is long, but I feel like this is what they did, right? Because the wefts used to be shorter, like especially on the Lao. Like I said this before, I think what they did to make the weft longer is instead of making the weft like this long and you having to purchase more and more bundles, they like spread the hair pieces out across like a longer weft so that you have more to flip back and forth to sew with, right? When you get your bundles and you go to stretch it out, the weft is thin. Like it looks really thin. It's like it's no hair on this, but you get a lot more, I guess, to work with. Probably prefer one more bundle. More bundle would just satisfy me a little bit more with this hair, just so I have a little bit more volume in here, you know, like to have it a little more like this, just a little more. Wearing this hair in its natural state is very nice. You can go ahead and put like 2 braids in it if you just want that beach wave kind of like effortless on the go kind of look. Now my thing with that is when you do wear your hair like that, you do get a ton of frizz. You do get frizz. You constantly have to like brush it or smooth it out. Not tangly. This hair does not tangle. I have not I have not had any tangling in the nape area or anything at all whatsoever. If I did, I would tell y'all, but I really haven't had an issue. So I do think if I had to pick one of the Cambodian textures, it would definitely be the Cambodian Natural Wave over the Wavy Elegance. I would not buy the Wavy Elegance again. I have, you know, figured my way through my Wavy Elegance bundles because I already have them, so I'm not going to get rid of them. I paid for them. But if I had to choose again, I would never purchase the Wavy Elegance hair. Like, I really am surprised because at first I was nervous. Like, I don't know, these 3 bundles ain't going to be enough. The 3 bundles ain't going to be cutting it, but I like it. And I do think, I'm not sure if they have the tapes, but I think I would consider doing like a few tapes, like sew it in the back and then do some like tapes in the front. That way I can like flip my part, you know, from side to side. This is like a versatile quick weave, so I can do that, but I don't even know what I mean. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and continue the rest of my day. I'm gonna edit this video and upload it. That way it can be prepared for you guys for Sunday. Yeah, so I can try to have this to you guys for tomorrow. So this is kind of like real time, you know? You see what I did there? I'm trying to have this for you guys like currently. Okay. And yeah, so until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment down below about your hair experience with Yummy Hair Extensions. And let's remember, y'all, you can express your opinions, but let's be a little polite, okay? Bye.